So thank you for being here, Christians, non-Christians. We're honored that we're here in solidarity with and celebration with our black neighbors. See, we celebrate freedom on June 19th because without this, we have no right to throw a barbecue on July 4th.
And I saw one of my youth kids, and I was so excited to see her in that moment. I didn't even do the 6 feet. I'm like, hey, Macarena, give me a hug. And she came over to me, and she immediately started crying. And I'm like, hey, what is going on? Why are you crying for it? And in that moment, there's 50 billion things going on in my mind, and she stops and she says, how much longer do I have to deal with this?
And here we are at an event in the COVID-19, a pandemic, but it really imitates the pandemic of racism that has been in the body politic of this nation from the time of 1619. So in a way, we are suffering from a COVID-16-19.
Look at how we live over here. Abandoned houses, grass growing up over top of the houses, and this community has been neglected for 75 years. That has to change. It has to change, and it will only change when Caucasians use their voice and use their power and say this is unfair, it's unjust, and it's unacceptable, and we're going to do something about
it. And in his body, he has torn down the dividing line between Jew and Gentile. The people who are, by the world's standards, superficially incompatible are made one in the crucified body of Jesus Christ.
People said, why Juneteenth? Why Juneteenth on June the 19th? And I believe it's because it pulls out and it makes us think about the fact that delayed justice is still an injustice.
And then around the throne of the risen Lamb will be people from every tribe and tongue in their beautiful skin and bodies. And they will be singing together with one voice, worthy, worthy, worthy is the Lamb who was slain before the foundations of the world.